how do you feel coming out of this, playing the last couple games, about where you're at with your game?
I got to step up I'm trying to step up my game every day. I got to step it up every day at practice, every day in the film room, every day in the training room, or wherever I'm at. I got to step up my game.
Thanks, Coran.
So I feel like I can do better with my play. So there's always room to get better.
Thanks, Coran.
Coran, how much different was this week leading up to it? Did you feel more comfortable going into the game, and did you have any butterflies before the game?
No, sir. I didn't have any butterflies going into this game.
Was it different this week? I mean, knowing you were going to get the start, and how did you prepare maybe differently because you knew you were going to get the start?
Just watching extra film, you know, got some extra throws in this week with receivers after practice, you know, taking extra mental reps when the second group is in, you know, just the important stuff, taking care of my body throughout the week.
How tough is that when you get behind offensively to try and play catch up the whole time?
It's always tough when you get behind and try to play catch up. You know, you never want to get behind. You never want to get too far behind where a game seems like it's out of reach, but you never stop fighting it to the end.
Thanks.
Ron, was Minnesota doing anything that you guys weren't expecting defensively? I mean, they struggled coming into this game. What made moving the ball on them a challenge?
They didn't. I don't think they did anything differently. They showed the same coverages that they showed on film that we were watching during the week. We just got to execute as offense.
Coran, both Coach Smith and Jake spoke about, you know, the team keeping their confidence and being able to bounce back. What are you guys as an offense, you know, what are you guys doing to help keep your confidence levels up and kind of just stay ready going into the rest of the season?
You know, we're taking it one game at a time, one day at a time, 1 week at a time, one play at a time. So that's how we continue to try to focus ourselves on the rest of the season.
Was it hard, Coran, to get into an offensive flow? It seemed like there were, you know, you maybe get a few yards and a penalty would bring you back. I mean, was it hard to string together drives because of those? Or what do you think was behind some of those penalties?
Yeah, it's hard to get a drive established when you got penalties and things like that push you back. You never want those. It's hard you want to be above the chains every time you start off a play. So it's tough battling penalties. We got to clean it up.
In that opening drive of the third quarter, you guys get down to the 10, and after a couple plays, you're back at the 50. Did that kind of, I mean, did that deflate you guys at all to start the half like that, or how do you kind of view that drive?
Of course, we wanted a score coming out halftime, you know, but it never brought us down because we know as soon as the clock hits 0, that's when the game is over. If it's still time left on the clock, the game isn't over. No reason to lower our heads.
Thank you, Coran.
Good. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coran.
Thanks, Coran.